Good morning, everyone. We are in a grocery store, and this is my first time holding a cart. I was gonna go to Trader Joe's, but you know, my hormones finally sorted themselves out, and it's like clean out the intestines day, so I did not want to go there. But there are a few things that we are trying to find, small quantities of, like little tiny peanut butters and sriracha and stuff. And then my husband this morning asked, since I was going to go into the Giant, if we could get big jumbo jugs of water that kind of have the button you push to pour the spout. We use that when we go to a beach house because they never have filtered water. I am walking into the copyrighted music zone, so I will talk to you in a bit. We have survived the grocery store. We got the 2 big water jugs and some small peanut butter, no small sriracha. I got a few other things. And then we went to Dunkin' Donuts to get drinks, but this guy could not resist his favorite donut, the Caps donut. And I got an iced Americano decaf. It tastes like water, people. Like, I mean, it looks like iced tea, not like an Americano. Am I just used to Starbucks? I like dark coffee. I don't want it to taste watery. Oh, I see our birdie friend. There's a heron down there. Let me see if I can show you. There he is. Yeah, so we went to a different Giant because I wanted to be able to walk over to this lake to take a walk. So we're gonna do our walk now, and I'm gonna put you down. But yeah, it's a gorgeous day, just a little chilly still. It's maybe 60. Hello, friends. Since we saw you, we finished up our beautiful walk. Did you like our walk? I think one of his favorite parts about the walk was I stopped into Dunkin' Donuts for drinks, and then I ended up getting him some food too. Jax was a little jealous about that, but I mean, I told him where we were gonna be, and he's always welcome to join us on walks. He just doesn't want to walk. He's lazy. So we came back, ate lunch. He finished lunch. I had a bowl of leftover Indian food and my salad. So good. We actually found a salad, a giant, that looks almost exactly the same. I don't know if the dressing was the same. I didn't open the new dressing because we still had some left over from our Walmart kit. But I got the big waters. That was the important thing. Found some peanut butter. I might have to fill a container up with sriracha if I don't find a mini sriracha. But yeah, we ate and I got to my computer. I thought I had a beer label edit, but actually I was just CC'd on an email with the printer asking them to change a couple things. So I just emailed asking if they would prefer me to do the edits. But it might be easier since they already have the files in their system to just change the words that they need to change. And while I was at my computer, I started working on my phone. I usually clear out as much as I can beforehand. So I got some iMovie files moved over, deleted some old, what's it called? Just the music I use. I'm forgetting the words. Royalty free, that's it. Non-attribution music from YouTube. I was deleting some old ones that I don't use that often or just never worked out because they're too repetitive. Hi, Piggy. And I was starting to put some new ones on. I didn't make it all the way down the list. Ran out of time. I was just staying down there until all the iMovie files copied over. So it is 4. Gonna do a short quiet time. My husband just ran out on an errand. I don't know where he's going. No clue. But he wanted a little bit. Did you fart?
Nope.
Maybe Piggy farted. Sometimes it smells like eggs.
Not good.
Ew, gross.
No, like not walking.
Well, I did boil eggs today. Yeah, so we're gonna do quiet time, and I've just been packing and doing laundry. Ran out on that errand and took a walk. He did a little bit of school. What are you doing? What are you eating? I hope that was a treat and not a hairball or some puke. Anyway, I'm gonna start quiet time, guys. I'll see you afterwards. So here is how my kit is looking. It's almost done. Right now the roof is wet, so it is staying up there so that it dries in the right position. I did not attach it to the ceiling because I need to be able to get in there. But yeah, I can't move it for a while. It needs to fully set. I also worked on this pole. I am gonna have to clean up some dried glue and paint some ends that I just cut off with scissors because there's going to be a dust cover and it wasn't fitting the way it was. They have theirs, I guess, over a little bit more. Doesn't seem too much more. Like I did want it more towards the end. It looked weird in front of the door. So it's fine, I just shortened them. This is already glued on, so I left that part long, but while this is wet, this needs support, so that's why Mr. Chapstick is there. These are not glued on. I will decide where I want them when I do the landscaping. They give me rocks and dark green moss. Not sure that I want moss growing out of the wood floor. They have it growing out of tile just randomly, not even in the cracks. It's just a little strange. I don't think it looks right, but I'll see what I can do. Maybe I can make a little garden or like some planted areas around the stairs. I don't know. But yeah, that is what I did today. I've got a few more signs to decide if I want to put them up. They're right there, and once this guy's dried, I will attach him up here. He doesn't have a light. This one does have a light. Oh gosh, that had a lot of glue in it. I need to clean that up. But I'm gonna clean up because somebody wants to go take a shower. Is that you? Okay. Was your day good today?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
You don't.
You ate a donut. That's all you did? Was it the best donut ever?
The cat got look at that.
Wait, they didn't understand that. Caps, right? For the hockey team are capitals. So they have the all caps donut here in this area, and it's, what does it look like?
It's like a vanilla. It's a vanilla donut with two glickle on it.
Two drizzles.
It's red glickle and blue glickle.
And it's just so good.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna buy donuts, but I bought you one because I know you love those ones so much.
Yes.
Yeah, I think brother was a little jealous, but he didn't walk with us.
So
yeah.
he got to get
And we got to enjoy all the birdies and turtles, right?
And we got to look at the lake.
Yeah, it was a pretty lake. All right, well, I think it's almost time for your shower, so should we clean up?
Yay!
All right. Hello, friends. I was just enjoying my beautiful sushi restaurant. Soon the little grocery shop will join it. But yeah, I just got Sebastian in the shower. I'm going to put his clothes away. I've been doing so much laundry, and I'm sure the kids are going to wear all their favorite clothes that they want to bring to the beach before then, so I will have to wash them all again. Oh gosh, I am so dark. This isn't gonna work out, is it? I'm just gonna have to hold you and do this one-handed. Anyway, I figured I'd talk to you now so that I could deal with getting myself ready and maybe trying on a few shirts to decide what I want to bring to the beach, because I have not been wearing any summery clothes yet. It's still been pretty chilly, and even if it's similar temperatures there when we go, it feels warmer. Like 70 there feels warmer than 70 here. I'm just getting these put in. Maybe I can turn and just kind of be sideways. These are jammies, they go in the drawer. So I talked to you at quiet time. I spoke with you a little bit while I was crafting, but only about crafting stuff. So my husband got back from his walk. I thought I had some edits for some labels that just went to the printer, but they were tiny little text changes that weren't caught, so the printer was able to do those. By the time I got to my computer, they were already done. Then I grabbed some new music to put on my phone for these vlogs. I like to do that before trips. Remove the ones that I haven't been using too much, and add some new ones in. These pants. You always put things in the wrong spot. What is this? Oh, that's his. It's like a one piece. We'll put that back there. I'm not dealing with anybody's clothes until Wednesday or Thursday. Gotta start pulling them no later than Thursday, because they'll just keep on wearing them, and I'll be doing laundry the night before. So my husband got home, and I had switched to doing some packing. I didn't film that. I was just packing up more kitchen-y things. He wants to get more of the groceries there. Like normally, in a non-pandemic, we would not bring any food except what we were eating in the car, and we would go grocery shopping like the next day after we arrived. But the first trip we went down there, which was June last year, we were supposed to go May. The Outer Banks was closed completely. So we rebooked for June. We had to settle on a different house. Everything was already booked up because people had already like scheduled their whole summer. But we found a place, and they recommended bringing your food into the Outer Banks because you don't want to take groceries from the residents and it might not be available. So we brought as much as we could, and we just got some fragile things and some fresh fruit and just a few like soaps and stuff because we weren't expecting there not to be any bars of soap or dish soap there. So we did a small Instacart order, and it worked out really well. They had no problems getting those few things. When we went in October, I hadn't liked having to pack like bread and breakable things, so I switched to anything smushable or perishable or cold besides like the meats that they brought in their cooler. I just didn't bring those. I had us order. As soon as we got there, we put in an order for the next morning. So I was gonna do that, but I think my husband is thinking we can eat out a little bit more. As I said before, out, like outside, out. The Outer Banks shirt, he got that from the thrift store though, actually. So he doesn't want to have to bring as much. He also thinks it should be fine to just order a lot more. So we are sticking to packing only things that you'd have to get too large of. So spice jars and oils and stuff, I'm packing smaller amounts of those. And I'm trying to find things like little peanut butters. Found that. Didn't find little sriracha, didn't find little jelly, didn't find little maple syrup. So some of those are going to get packed by me in smaller containers. Some I'm still looking around, but everything else we will order there, I guess, and see how that goes. I can even go into a store in a pinch. I'll be fully vaccinated. Yvonne will be fully vaccinated. My husband will be ready for his second dose. He would get it the Monday after, the day after we arrive, but he has to bump it a week since he will be out of town. So he will be, I don't know what they say you are when you're going to your second shot. So I've heard stuff like 50, I've heard stuff like 70, but he's going to be significantly protected. So yeah, it's less of a big deal. I was in the grocery store maybe 20 minutes with Sebastian today, and that felt okay. There was nobody really around us. We went to a Giant, which is pretty big, and it's mostly elderly there. I think there's a retirement community that buses them there. I've seen a shuttle bus get them often. It's pretty often. There's always some people waiting to be picked up there. So at the time of day that we went, that's really the only crowd that we see. Very kind and very respectful of personal space, masks, all that stuff. So we did not encounter people really. I didn't have to go down every aisle though, so that helps as well. And I don't really have anything else to say. After packing, my husband wanted to order burgers. I was gonna try to eat like really light on the salt because even though my intestines have finally woken up, hallelujah, I'm just still bloaty. I hate hormones, and I feel like they're just getting worse and worse because, you know what, I'm getting old and things stop working right. And of course, lucky me, I don't just get to stop having periods just like that or have them slow down. No, you got to get them more often, and they got to be worse, and everything about it has to be worse because you're Stephanie, and that's what your body does to you. TMI. So yeah, had burgers. I told them don't order me tots because I'm just not going to eat them. I'm just going to have a few french fries. I ate like 5 french fries And I did eat all the burger, which is probably very salty. They didn't have their nutrition information, but I did not eat all the bun. I ate all the yummy avocado on top. I wanted the protein, so I ate all the burger even though it's salty. I have not drinking much water today because I was out walking a lot. I had coffee, and iced coffee, and then I had an entire glass with dinner, so I need to make it through my 20 ounces after he's in bed and hope for the best tomorrow. But I think it's going to be a solid week of me trying to get my hydration straight. But yeah, tomorrow my husband is going to go out in the morning with my car, get it inspected, get the oil changed, and stop by a coffee bar to pick up coffee beans for the trip. He was going to get it washed, but Sebastian heard that and he really wants to go to the car wash, so my husband thinks he will come back home and go out in the afternoon with him for that. I need to go to the library. There's books due and books on hold for Jax, and we're just going to try to clear out anything that's due within the next 2 to 3 weeks. I guess everything's always due in 3 weeks. 2 weeks. We'll see. I'll look for anything with a due date within 3 days of us getting home. That should be good. And start getting that returned. I can potentially make a quick drop off Friday or Saturday if we have more that needs to be returned. So library's on the schedule, and obviously a walk. But I'm not planning any stores that I know of yet because I think I'm going to do Wednesday for Trader Joe's for snacks and treats for the trip. Mostly like road trip snacks is what I'm looking at. I've been working on the braids. I keep starting too late because I just get all cozy over there and I just don't want to get up, and then it's 1 a.m. and I'm like, ugh. But I just have like strip across the top. Doing good. I need to start braiding earlier. But that's my status. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna say goodnight because I'm impressed that he hasn't called for me yet. He used to always, but he's just really into playing now. A little more independent. He has been wanting to be played with all day long. Poor little guy. I'm just so busy with packing and his brother doesn't want to. But yeah, I'm gonna say goodnight. So please stay safe. In this pandemic, it is still going, even though we are seeing a glimmer of hope. Please be kind to each other. We all need it right now. And of course, don't forget, wash your hands.